Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the debut episode of the Strong Style Wrestlecast, a wrestling talk show for reviews, previews, predictions, news and rumors, and so much more. Tonight, on the Wrestlecast, or should I say STWC, which is Strong Style Wrestlecast for short, we're going to be reviewing WWE Fastlane. Or should I say fast lame? Because the show was lame as hell. I didn't want to say fuck because YouTube be on that bullshit with the forced positivity and the demonetization. I've been demonetized like 4 or 5 times. I say demonetized. I've been demonetized like 4 or 5 times, man. And I'm trying to keep my fucks to a minimum. At this point, nobody says fuck in a wrestling review more than JD. And I'm looking forward to his review. I cannot wait until his review goes up. We're liable to hear fuck at least 32 fucking times in 40 minutes. And I'm looking forward to it. But until then, I'm working on my review. And this shit's gonna go by quick. I'm gonna do like an anything goes show type of review. So let's go ahead and get started, man. I'm gonna save all my advertisements for the end of the video. We're gonna start with the pre-show. Rich Swann and Akira Tozawa. I'm gonna say Rich Swann versus Akira Tozawa. You know how awesome that match would be? But of course, WWE's too stubborn to give us a match like that. So they give us another boring, or not boring, it wasn't boring, but they give us another generic cruiserweight tag match with no story as usual. Just a random match for the pre-show that nobody cares about. Started to care towards the end of it, Crowd started to get hype. You see what happens? It sounds like I'm getting ready to put somebody on the list when I say that. But you see what happens when you give the cruiserweights time? You see what happens when you give them the freedom to go out there and kill it? You see what happens when you take off the handcuffs? You know what I'm getting at. Rich Swann and Akira Tozawa defeated D. Brian Kendrick and Noam Dar in a generic tag team match. This match was 9 minutes 25 seconds. And I gotta say, I'm impressed with Akira Tozawa. Not even because of the match. I know he's fucking awesome. I've seen a bunch of his matches in Dragon Gate. I knew this dude was awesome. What I was impressed by was the fact that he got rhythm. He ain't even black. And that sounds like a stereotype too. He got rhythm. Did y'all see the way he was dancing to Rich Swann's theme song? He was dancing, yo. I can't dance. He got better rhythm than I do. Shit. He actually got rhythm. He was shucking and jiving to that shit. Man. Let's go on and get started with the main card. Samoa Joe versus Sami Zayn. This match went 9 minutes 45 seconds. Samoa Joe destroys Sami Zayn and wins with the coquina clutch. It says that Samoa Joe wins by knockout. He wins by submission, not knockout. But Sami Zayn, I'm glad it didn't tap. That would have deteriorated some of his momentum, in my opinion. Glad it didn't tap. Instead, he passed out. Samoa Joe's a fucking beast. He has earned the name The Destroyer. What I'm actually surprised about is that Michael Cole actually called him the Samoan Submission Machine. That's the first time. I don't know if they mentioned that before, but that's the first time I heard them mention that on WWE television. Unless Corey Graves said that in NXT. I don't remember him saying it, but that's the first time I heard it in WWE. The Samoan Submission Machine, because they've been calling him the Destroyer since he debuted. Samoan Submission Machine. Finally called him by his real name. His real nickname, I should say. But I give this match 3 stars. Good opener. I enjoyed it. My second favorite match on the card. Raw Tag Team Championships. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus Enzo and Big Cass. I didn't give a fuck about this match, but I will say this. Enzo and Big Cass They finally made them look like the NXT Enzo and Big Cass. The pre-match promo that they cut, it wasn't cringe. It wasn't altered. It was short, sweet, and to the point. Like it's supposed to be. Or should I say that shit like a Mario? Like it's supposed to be. Like it's supposed to be. I love it. Gallows and Anderson. They actually made them look legit. It seems like they're actually going to start building them up. Might not actually happen because they're on Monday Night Raw. And Monday Night Raw has no sense of direction. No build whatsoever. Absolutely no logic. Only person that gives a fuck about is Roman Reigns. If you ain't Roman Reigns, you ain't shit. As far as Raw goes. Can you imagine how you would be on SmackDown? Gallows and Anderson defeat Enzo and Cass. Gallows throws Big Cass into the barricade. Anderson capitalizes on Enzo, hits him with a big ass strong style knee to the face, showing off a bit with the knees. Yo, I love the knees that he throws. You know, it's like he's paying homage to Shinsuke Nakamura. You know, kind of like that's the first thing that pops up in my head when he hits those knees, because those are some beautiful ass knees that he throws, man. I love those knees that he throws. But he beats Enzo with the high knee to the face, covers him up. Enzo gets his foot on the rope, and at the last second, Gallows throws his foot off the rope, and Gallows and Anderson retain the tag team championships. Looks like Enzo and Cass will win the titles at WrestleMania. Gallows and Anderson is not even going to get a fair run. That's Monday Night Raw for you. I'll give this match 2 stars. I didn't care. Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax. Sasha Banks wins. Yay. Nobody cares. 8 minutes, 15 seconds. That last match went 8 minutes, 40 seconds for the tag team championships. Sasha Banks, Nia Jax, 8 minutes, 15 seconds. Damn near every match went 8 minutes. Only 3 matches went over 10 minutes. I give this match a 1.5 stars. I didn't give a fuck. Sasha Banks wins. And Nia Jax is still green in the ring. She has a lot of learning to do. I don't even want to talk about this shit. We go backstage. I'm guessing it was a replay of something that happened during the pre-show, I guess. I didn't give a fuck. You got Rusev and Juicer Mahal, the walking wellness policy, Jinder Mahal, arguing backstage, saying that they want to do singles competition. They don't want to be a tag team no more. Good. Ain't nobody give a fuck about them. They devalue Rusev so bad to the point where he just comes out to nothing but crickets. Jinder Mahal as well. He came out to nothing but crickets. Ain't nobody give a fuck. Speaking of crickets, Nia Jax, when she came out, she didn't get a reaction either. Nobody cares. Crowd was dead. But Mick Foley says, you want a singles competition, you two go out there and figure out which one of you wants to go first. Or they're both going to get a match. And these matches went way too long. They really did. First match was, Second match was all the way. I just did not give a fuck. I was on Twitter the whole time. I wasn't even paying attention. The show picked up during the next match, which was absolutely the match of the night. I said absolutely. Definitely the match of the night. Neville versus Jack Swagger. God damn it. Neville versus Jack Gallagher. Shit. I got the whole Jack Swagger released shit on my mind right now. Stupidest shit ever, man. I read it in the goddamn dirt sheets. Jack Swagger asked for his release. It was not granted. They will grant him his release pretty soon. But the thing is, they're going to put him on this exclusive no-compete contract, and he'll be compensated for 90 days. Just let him fucking go. Let him go. He hasn't been on TV since January last year. Let him go. He hasn't even wrestled on house shows. Let him go. You're going to have him not compete for another fucking 3 months? Really? How stupid can WWE be? 12 minutes. 12 minutes, 10 seconds. Again, you see what happens when you give the cruiserweights the time and the freedom to do whatever they want? You get a "This is awesome" chant. You get the crowd behind. The crowd, not the crowd. Vince said that he wasn't pleased with the cruiserweights because the crowd is not behind them. The crowd won't get behind them if you continue to put on 2-minute fucking matches, plus 6-minute commercials in a cruiserweight match on Raw. They're not going to get behind that. Come on, man. You see 30 seconds of the goddamn match on TV before the commercial, and then 45 seconds once it comes back on. As soon as it comes back from commercial, it's just over, just like that. I don't know why my snap is so bad, but it's over as soon as it comes back from commercial. You're like, what the fuck just happened? We didn't get to see shit, and you wonder why the crowd is always dead. When you give them the time needed and the freedom, take off the imaginary handcuffs and just let them go. Give them the freedom and give them the time, and they will wow the fucking crowd, and they will wow your dumb ass as well. Mick Mahan and Kevin Dunn. That's a bad Kevin Dunn impression, but we all make fun of Kevin Dunn. I think JD from NY has the best Kevin Dunn impression. It's fucking hilarious, man. Has me dying on a day-to-day basis, whether it's Raw reviews, SmackDown reviews, off the script, you name it. It's crazy, man. Neville defeats Jack Swagger. God damn it. Neville defeats Jack Gallagher with the Red Arrow. It's been a while since he's seen the Red Arrow. He's been beating people with superplexes in the Rings of Saturn. And forgot what else he's been finishing people off with. But it's been a while since we've seen the Red Arrow. Great match. 3.5 stars. Match of the night. Next we have Roman Reigns. No man gains. No man gains anything from Roman Reigns. You want to know what Raw stands for? Roman always wins. JD from New York 206, 2017. Roman Reigns defeats Braun Strowman, 17 minutes 20 seconds. And this wasn't even the bad match. It turned bad in the last 2 minutes. Need I say more? Braun Strowman put this dude through a fucking announce table. Power slam through the announce table. What did Roman Reigns do? No sold it. Got up. Spear. Superman punch. Superman punch. Superman punch. Spear. 1, 2, 3. Like nothing happened. And that's all I'm going to say. Fuck Roman Reigns. And fuck Vince McMahon. Mick Mahan. And fuck Kevin Dunn. Fuck this shit. I'm going to give it 2 stars, man. Just being generous. Bayley versus Charlotte. Women's Championship. They did something right. Bayley's still the champion. They didn't give Charlotte the championship back. Thank God. They didn't make her a 5-time women's champion, because that would have made the rest of the show worse. Just saying. Bayley botched 3 times. Lucky for me, I wasn't paying attention. I was on Twitter. I didn't care. This match was pointless. 16 minutes, 55 seconds. Bayley wins via Sasha Banks distraction. Again. Except Sasha didn't really get that physical this time. Barely touched her. Only thing I gotta say is at least that bogus ass non-existent fucking streak is gone. And so far, Rusev's momentum has been killed. Jinder Mahal never had any momentum. Braun Strowman's momentum has been killed. Nia Jax's momentum has been killed. And last but not least, Kevin Owens' momentum has been killed. Goldberg defeated Kevin Owens in 15 seconds. I don't think y'all heard me. 15 fucking seconds. Kevin Owens trolled for the first, I say, 2.5 minutes. And this is before the bell rang. He trolled. He trolled. Got out of the ring, walked around, looking Goldberg up and down. Crowd was laughing. Crowd was chanting Goldberg. When he finally got in the ring saying, "Come on, I'm ready for this," Jericho's music plays, and as his music plays, the bell rings. Always turns around, spear, jackhammer, 15 seconds, 1, 2, 3. Goldberg is now Universal Champion. Yay! Nobody cares. You have a full-timer, and JD's been saying this for months now, or for weeks. You have a full-timer. Drop the title that means absolutely fucking nothing to a part-timer who's going to drop it to another part-timer at WrestleMania. Absolute bullshit. That just goes to show that WWE doesn't even have faith in their actual roster. I ain't got shit else to say. There was no Undertaker. There's no Sasha Banks heel turn. No Finn Balor. Nothing. Nothing of importance happened on this show. Only 2 good matches. 1 decent match. Everything else is just down the shitter. That's Fastlane. That's Fastlane. No build, no story, no logic. Just last minute changes as usual. As promised, I wanted to save the advertisements for the end of the video. We're not at the end of the video, so let's go and get these out of the way, and then we're going to wrap this up. We're now sponsored by Catalyst Mints. I have 3 links in the description. It's actually going to be like 4, Twitter. 3 links. One is the website for Catalyst Mints if you want to just have a look around to see if you're interested or not. I have a referral link that leads to the store. It is not a coupon code. It is not a discount code or anything like that. It just sends you to the store where you can buy apparel. You can buy, shirts, hats, beanies, whatever, caps. Doesn't matter. You can buy anything you want on there. They don't have much on there yet because they just created this store. It's formerly known as No Scope Glasses, but No Scope Glasses has been closed. So it is now Catalyst Mints. It is completely new. Sponsorship application. If you're looking to get sponsored by Catalyst Mints, it is the best sponsor that you can have for a small channel, especially if you have less than 1,000 subscribers. Finally, social medias. Follow me on Twitter at TheJayHonovi. That is the one site that you will be able to reach me the most if I'm not in the comment section, because sometimes I don't see your comments, but I will automatically get your Twitter notifications. So follow me on Twitter if you have a Twitter. If you don't have one, I suggest you make one. It's fun being on Twitter, to be honest. You deal with assholes. You see a lot of, comedy shit on there. And when it comes to watching wrestling, it's like the #1 website to be on in terms of talking about a pay-per-view, having discussions and whatnot. Or if you're on Facebook, you can have a pay-per-view discussion on there. I have a Facebook page, a Facebook like page, JTown Entertainment, or at JTown ENT Official. Just type in one of those, or just go in the link in the description and it sends you right to the Facebook page. I haven't been on there in a while, but I'm going to be posting on there more often. Instagram at JTownENT_official. I'm going to be posting on there more often as well. I haven't been on there that much, but I will be posting on there more often. Twitter at TheJayHonovi. Again, if you enjoyed the review, hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? It's a goddamn subscribe. With that being said, I'm out, man. Peace. Fuck Donald Trump. And fuck Roman Reigns. And fuck Mick Mahan. And fuck Kevin Dunn. Totals.
Bye, have a great time.